Hi pals, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. Today I am doing a January wrap-up. I'm really proud of how many books I read in January. I read 9 books, and I don't usually read that many books in a month, I don't think. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm usually at like my best when it comes to reading the first month. So it'll probably go down from here, but we're happy for now. So the first book I read was The Titan's Curse by Rick Riordan. Riordan? I never know how to pronounce his last name. This is the third, I believe, book in the Percy Jackson series. This is my first time ever reading them. I'm super late to this series and bandwagon because literally everyone talks about it and everyone loves it, and I see where the hype came from because they're still amazing. Like, if these were incredible back when they came out, they lived up, like, as time went on. So yeah, I'm really enjoying them. I believe I gave this one a 4 or 5 stars. I don't remember. I feel like I gave it 5 stars, so yes, that's the first book I read. The next book I read was The Spy Who Raised Me by Ted Anderson. I got this from NetGalley. It was a graphic novel. I gave this 3 stars. It wasn't really my thing. It was basically about this girl, a young girl, who finds out that her mom is actually a secret agent spy, and she is too, and she's been programmed to like not remember her spy missions and all this stuff. Yeah, it just felt very young. Like, I definitely would consider this like middle grade. I think I would enjoy it if I was like 13 probably. Yeah, just wasn't really my thing, but the art was really cool. I liked looking at it, so still had some ups. Next, I read Kings, Queens, and In-Betweens by Tanya Botejo? I am so bad at pronouncing last names. I'm so sorry if I got that wrong, but I adored this book. I gave it 5 stars. I did not want it to end. I literally stopped. I listened to the audiobook and I literally stopped listening to it near the end because I was like, I don't want this to end. Basically, it follows this young girl named Nima who is discovering her identity. She's a young lesbian woman who is also a person of color and a mixed race person of color, and she discovers the drag community, and oh my god, it was so good. I like literally thinking about it makes me want to like tear up a little bit because it just had so much of that like whimsical kind of feeling that you have when you're a newly out person who is discovering the community for the first time and like discovers a community that welcomes them. It really made me want to go to a drag show so badly. I want COVID to end so that I can go to one because I've never been to one and I always have wanted to, and this just like cemented that. And I want more queer people around me. I want to be surrounded by queer people all the time, and that's what reading this book felt like. It gave me that feeling, gave me the warmth. It was just amazing. If I could give it more than 5 stars, I probably would, so definitely a new favorite. Next, I read This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. I gave this 4.5 stars. I loved it. I have been putting off reading this for so long because I had accidentally listened to half of the audiobook for our dark duet, not realizing that it was a sequel. And I don't know how I didn't realize sooner because I kept being like, okay, are they gonna explain what they're talking about? I feel like they're acting like we already know stuff. Because we did. We were supposed to. I also mostly read this because Chanel recommended this to me and talks about it, and I knew that she loved it, so I had to read it at some point, and I was not disappointed. I loved this so much. It follows August and Kate. August is a type of monster that is in this city who basically tries to hold on to his humanity, and meets Kate, who is the daughter of the like rival head of the city. The city is like split in two and they're on opposite sides, and it's so good. I loved it so much. Kate is so cool. Like, there's certain moments where I was like, okay, she's annoying, but like kind of in a good way, because I don't think characters should like be fantastic the entire time. I think it's realistic for them to be kind of annoying at times, so I loved that for her. Yes, I love this book and would highly recommend it, and that leads to the next book I read, which was Our Dark Duet, which is the sequel to The Savage Song. I gave it 4.5 stars. Again, super good. I really liked where they went with it and how the story evolved and how the characters developed. The ending made me want to throw my phone across the room a little bit, but still good. Still would recommend. Yeah. Thank you to Chanel for recommending it. I love you. Next, I read Heartstopper Volume 2 by Alice Oseman. Oh my god, my words. I rated this 5 stars, of course. How could you rate Heartstopper any lower than 5 stars? It is incredible. It follows these two guys who develop a relationship. One is an out gay teen, and the other is a jock who just isn't out. And it is, oh my god, it makes me so happy. And now that like there's gonna be a TV show, I'm pretty sure it's a TV show, not a movie. Pretty sure it's a TV show. I'm so sorry if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm really excited for it. I really hope that they cast it well and like don't ruin it like a lot of other TV shows have for books, but I have really high hopes for this one. I'm like, I don't know how they could really ruin this. It's so cute and wholesome, and I mean if they make it not so wholesome then I guess it would be a little ruined, but I would probably still love it. So yes, if you haven't heard of Heartstopper before, where have you been? It's a graphic novel, by the way. Highly recommend. Next, I read Aster of Pan by Merwan? Yes, another graphic novel that I got through NetGalley. I gave this one 3.5 stars. I like this one definitely better than The Spy Who Raised Me, but it wasn't my favorite that I've ever read. I did really like the concept though. It basically follows this girl named Aster, if you didn't already figure that out, and she's on this like, I don't know if it's Earth or like a different world, but it's dystopian, and basically there's a high stakes game of dodgeball. The concept is so cool and the art was stunning. I really like the art and I really like the characters. I think the characters had a lot of potential. My only issue with it is that I didn't really think the story was like meeting the level of potential that it had. So yeah, but I still think it was good and the concept was so unique, like high stakes dodgeball, like hello. It was so cool and it was really like visually stunning to read. The action shots especially were really cool. I would still recommend this. Next, I read Written in the Stars by Alexandria Belfleur. This is a sapphic romance, fake dating trope, follows a girl who is basically an astrologer? Is that what they're called? Someone that's like into astrology. She runs a really popular Twitter that focuses on astrology, and a girl who has like a really, you know, like boring office job, you know? I can't remember what exactly her job was, but it was basically like the kind of job that your uptight parents would like. And that's basically the concept. They fake date to get one of their brothers off their back, to stop trying to force her to date, and to show the other's parents that she can have her shit together, basically. It's really good. I really liked it. I have never read a book with a fake dating trope, I don't think. I get the hype now. I'm here for it. I like it. When they realize, like, ooh, maybe it's not so fake, like, the, like, tension, the, like, oh my god, all of it. I loved it. I gave it 4 stars. I didn't love the ending because I felt like it, like, abruptly ended, but highly recommend. Lastly, I read Gideon the Ninth by Tasmin Muir, and I rated this 4.5 stars. Honestly, I really should change it to 5 stars because I can't stop thinking about it. It is so good. It basically follows a necromancer and her, like, I don't know if she's considered like a bodyguard. I can't remember what the word exactly is, but the person that like fights for her is Gideon. And it's in space. And it's gay. So that's all you really need to know. It's amazing. The fan art, I can't stop looking at the fan art. It's so good. And the storyline overall was just really, really interesting. I like multiple times put off doing like my actual like responsibilities to listen to this book because I was obsessed, and I stayed up really late to finish it. So good. I understand why there's like hype around it. I would definitely recommend it to anyone that is interested in it or has heard people talk about it. But yes, I loved it, and I can't wait to read Harrow the Ninth. I'm really excited to see where it goes. So that's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys maybe discovered a new book that you want to read from this list, or I talked about a book that you love. Hopefully I liked it. This month was a pretty good reading month, so yes. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!